What's up? What's up? It's your favorite couple. I'm Shelton.
I'm Key.
Hey, girl. Hey, what we doing here?
Oh my gosh, you always make me laugh when you do that. So, welcome in, everyone, and happy New Year.
Yes,
So,
happy New
welcome to
Year.
2024. 2023 went by fast, didn't it?
Fast, flew by.
Yes. So, Miss T, thank you so much. I mean, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. We really,
Yes.
really, really appreciate it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
So,
Man, thank you so much for the super chat. It will be poured right back into the
right
channel.
back into the channel.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you so much for the blessing.
Yes. Team Reese, welcome in.
Team
fam.
Reese in the building.
Yes.
Shout out to all the members in the building.
Yes.
Team Reese Travel.
Yes.
Event Your Spirit.
And then, we got the legendary Meet and I.
We got Meet and I in the building.
Welcome in, fam. Welcome
Peace
in.
to the chat.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
We got
Why Love to Motivate. Hey, fam. Welcome in.
Welcome in. We got 12 people in the building so far, and people steady coming. You know, a lot of people still stuck in traffic. You know, New Year traffic is a fool.
It is.
So people steady coming in. While you're coming in, don't forget to like this live stream.
Yes, we got peer runners. Hey, family, welcome in, you guys. Yes, and we had the pleasure of meeting them. So, yes, make sure you guys go check them out.
Yes.
Actually, everybody in here, they're all content creators. So if you're not subscribed, please go check out their content.
Yeah.
And if it's something that you like, subscribe. And let's just, continue to support each other. Yes. So we know that today is a holiday. We just wanted to come on real quickly to give you guys our honest opinion of the Carnival Jubilee. So we know people trying to, spend the last few minutes with family, preparing for some of us have to go to work tomorrow. Sig, hey sis, welcome in. Sig took time to come. Sig's a busy lady.
Sig is busy.
She has, Chateau Sig going on over there. She's working on her third novel. So she's also a gymnast.
Oh yeah.
So she's practicing. So she has another competition that's coming up. So yeah. So welcome in.
Welcome in, Sid. Welcome in, everybody. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. And we got 18 people in the building. And if you're in the bushes, get out of those bushes. You know what I'm saying? It won't hurt to just say hello, mix and mingle. But I understand a lot of people watch while they're driving and
while they're doing other things.
So I totally understand. I totally get that.
Yeah. So you guys, as we always like to reflect, as the old year comes to an end and the new year's being introduced, we like to reflect on the accomplishments, the flaws, the everything, things we could have done better, things that went well as we start writing our goals for the upcoming year. And then we realized that 2023 was a great year of travel for us.
Yes.
We were blessed and fortunate enough to take 9 cruises.
You say what?
9. That's the most we've ever done
cruises.
In 1 year. 9 cruises. And keep in mind, we still have jobs, but
we still got full-time jobs and other things
cruises
that we try to do, but we make it work. 9 cruises, amazing.
Yes. So PBT, hey, what up? Salute, fam.
Point blank
PBT in the building.
PBT.
Yes. So
you got keeping with the Griffin in the.
Hey, fam. The Grinch is here.
The
Grinch still making appearances after Christmas. Grinch, the Grinch is here all year long.
For real.
Yeah. So we started out on Carnival Celebration. Right, that was our first cruise this year.
Carnival Celebration.
Then we were blessed to attend the Meet and I cruise on the Carnival Conquest. Then we did the Melanin at Sea cruise on the Carnival Venetia.
That's right.
Then we did the Glitter and Gold cruise with the OGs Dre and Shan on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas.
Yes.
And then what happened after that? We did
something else.
Disney. Our first Disney cruise.
It had to be something.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's July.
Because Wonder was in July, and then the school year started and all that. It was Disney Wish. That was my first time on Disney.
That was amazing.
And then after Disney, we did Harmony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean Harmony of the Seas. And then we did Celebrity? The Celebrity Ascent. Oh my gosh, yes.
That was amazing.
Ascent, yes. Then it was MSC Meraviglia.
That's 8.
And then we ended with the Carnival Jubilee. Yes, and we were so happy to have the Jubilee in Texas.
Yes.
So let's
go back to the comments real quick here, just to make sure we didn't miss anybody here. Got everybody speaking to everybody. Everybody know everybody. We got 22 people in the building. thank you for everybody for being here.
And 9 cruises. Yes, that was a lot. Yes.
Yeah, 9 cruises a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot.
And so we always travel. We've been traveling. I know in the past we didn't necessarily vlog everything, but we spent more time doing road trips and direct flights. And we used, like, this was our year of cruising. We said we wanted to try all of the major cruise lines. And this year we've already sailed with Carnival, we'd already sailed with Royal, and we were able to try Disney, Celebrity, and MSC for the first time.
Right.
So the Carnival Jubilee. Man, we were so excited to have an XL class ship in Texas because we are in Texas. Yeah. And so we didn't have to take a flight, but we were able to drive to the port. It took about 4 or 5 hours to drive to the port. And so let's the embarkation process. We have a video out on it. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. We were a little nervous about embarking this ship because prior to us arriving at the port, we were, in the groups and listening to other content creators and other people who had the early arrival times. They were talking about the disorganization that was occurring with boarding the ship. Apparently there was a ribbon cutting ceremony and it delayed the boarding process. So we were like, oh my gosh, by the time we get there, it's going to take forever for us to get on the ship because our boarding time was 11:30. And what we did, we actually went late. And when we got there, we saw lines. I mean, the lines were long outside of the port. I mean, they were really long. And then the strange thing, some of the people were there and they were just spectating. But for us, we didn't experience those types of delays. When we went inside, the lines were extremely long, but the process was moving quickly. Yeah, so it went quickly for us. So we didn't have, it didn't take that long. It took like 30 minutes. Plus a little bit over 30 minutes for us to get on the ship. But other than that, we didn't have, too many issues. You have something you want to say about that?
You got to keep in mind, this ship can hold over 6,000 people.
Yes.
And you got to get 6,000 people is like a small country town in Texas by itself, 6,000 people. So this is the first time Carnival in Galveston, to have 6,000 people and try to manage that. Normally, that's like 2 cruise ships put together in one time. Mm-hmm. So we had our Carnival Jubilee ship down further down. We also had Carnival Breeze down further. So you had Carnival Jubilee and you had Carnival Breeze. So you could just imagine that traffic up and down.
Oh my gosh.
Up and down the Strand. So it was a lot of traffic. But embarkation.
We did, yes. And so we actually did Virgin Voyages this time last year. The footage didn't come out until the beginning of this year, but we sailed Virgin Voyages December 2022. So that's when we were on Virgin. So hey, Shah, we call her Shah. Hey, Sarai.
Sarai, yeah.
Welcome in. So and then the other thing, the muster drill. Now I know on the previous two, because we've sailed there are 3 ships in Carnival's XL class: the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, and now the Jubilee. We've sailed all 3. And on the previous 2, during the muster drill, and if you have not cruised before, whenever you go on a ship, you have to complete a muster drill before, you have to complete muster drill. Do it as soon as possible, get it over with. But with those other 2 ships, what we noticed was if a muster drill was in process, like if they were already, and all they do is basically show you how to put on a safety jacket or a life jacket. Right. If that was in process and you walked in on that, if it was about to end, they gave you credit, you were done. Right. For this ship, and I don't know if it's for every sailing or if it was just because it was the inaugural sailing, you couldn't do that. If there was a session in progress, they made you wait. So you had to wait, and then you had to sit down and take in the entire session. So there was no quick, scan and buy. No, you literally had to sit there and endure the whole demonstration. Yeah. Now the good thing is it didn't take long. I mean, it was less than 5 minutes. So it wasn't anything torturous. And again, for this ship, it was different. Typically on all the Carnival cruises in which we've sailed, the life vests were in the closets inside of our cabins. But for this ship, they were not there. They were actually located at your muster station. So had an emergency occurred, you had to go to your muster station to get the life vest. So yeah. So now after that, and if you need more details, please go check out our video, embarkation video.
Embarkation video.
So, and then the other thing, the cabin. So we had a balcony cabin on all three ships. We had a spa balcony on the Mardi Gras. On the Celebration, we sailed her twice. We had a regular ocean view balcony and we had a cove balcony. And on this particular ship, we had a regular ocean view balcony. The rooms, the exact same layout, tiny, but the showers were decent size. However, the balcony on this ship just seemed to be a little bit bigger. Was it larger to you?
Yeah, it felt
larger. It felt larger. And so I don't know if it was because of where our cabin was located. We were right next to a cabin that had a bump out balcony. And the only thing about that is if those people, whoever was in that stateroom next to us, went outside on that balcony and said they could see everything that was happening. So there was no privacy. But other than that, everything was, we loved our cabin. And the location, we were right next to the elevators. And we could just, all we had to do, we were on deck 15. Go up one flight of stairs, we had the Lido deck. We were good. We loved our location.
Let's go to the comments just for a quick second, and we'll go back to the topic area.
Yeah. So, like I said, boarding a breeze. Said they have moved to the same. Oh wait, hold on. This comments jumping around. Okay.
We got new subscriber from the DFW. Okay. I love
Thank cruising. You so much.
Hey, we're from the DFW area too. So salute.
Yes, and welcome, Dion's dad. Welcome.
Love that name.
G Fox in the building. What's up, homie?
What's up?
Yes.
Can't wait to cruise with you again, fam.
Okay, so here it is. Team Reese said they have moved. They have moved to the same process on Celebration. Vest at the muster station. Ray doesn't trust it. I kind of felt that same way. We've been on all these cruises and we've been blessed so far. We have not had to use a safety vest, but I don't know. The minute they said that they were located at the muster stations as opposed to the cabin, I'm like, oh my gosh, can we get there fast enough? So I understand. So yes. Welcome in, Cruise Nuts.
Cruise Nut was also on Carnival Jubilee as well.
Yes,
so go check out Cruise Nuts. They have a lot of drone footage of various ships, but also Jubilee as well.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. You guys do the thing where you decorate your door.
Okay, so here's the thing. We would love to, but somebody has a tendency to overpack.
Yeah.
And it's literally no room for anything. He wants to, like, every time we get ready to cruise, he's like, let's decorate our door. And we actually have decor and we literally have nowhere to put it. And I know that's sad. I have to do better. I always overpack. And I mean, I had like 3 bags, 3 suitcases, and I still didn't have enough. I know we have to do better. So one day we will.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's goal. That's our goal, is to decorate our door. So stay tuned for that.
Especially on a long cruise.
Most definitely. Especially on a holiday theme cruise.
Oh yeah, because there were some beautiful door
doors
decorations
with stockings. They had everything.
Yes,
it was nice setup too.
Really nice.
Very nice setup.
Yachty, hey, Happy New Year, family. Welcome.
Welcome in, Yachty.
We got the infamous Keisha T in the house.
Yeah,
she said it won't matter because when the ship is going down,
folks. Right, that's facts. Keisha T in the building. Hey, what's up, fam?
Keisha T. Hey, welcome in.
Okay, we're gonna go through a couple more comments and we'll get right back on the subject here.
Living with Rika. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome in.
Girl, join the club. Always overpacked.
Always.
You got Cooking with the Catherine. You already know what to do. So we're going to get right back in here.
And we got Together We Travel. Welcome in. So now, what did you think about the decor and the ship's layout?
Oh my gosh. It's definitely more modern and up to date with the decor. A lot of the color scheme is more, I want to say more rich. I think it's like an up-to-date enhancement with their colors, the choice of, it's nice. It's a nice setup. A little bit more technology in some areas, especially if you think about their theater, their center stage can change to different formats, and also the Jubilee Theater can change. Now, there's one thing I dislike about the Jubilee Theater in that area. there's no bars. So if you're going to go to Jubilee Theater, you're going to have to do one or two things. Bring your drink in from maybe Central Stage area and walk it all the way over to the Jubilee in order to enjoy the show. Or you can walk all the way into the casino and get closer. Closer. Walk inside the casino. But you know how it is going inside the casino. There's so many people. There's, but that's the only issue I see. There's no bar nearby, like if you think about those other Carnival ships, they have bars right inside of the theater. So you can, people walking around asking for a drink. So that could be one of the things to keep the theater clean and no spills.
Right. But they still let you drink.
They still let you drink in there. You can bring your own drink in there.
You just have to get it from outside. And I know, to me, the layout of the Jubilee, the celebration, and the Mardi Gras, they are the same. It's just that, think about, you have a car and you want to upgrade to the same vehicle, but a newer model. So it's just newer. They're the same with the differences, the decor, the bars have different names, so the color scheme. And since we went during the holidays, there were Christmas decorations everywhere. So it was well decorated for Christmas. You truly knew that you were sailing on a Christmas cruise because of the Christmas trees, the lights, the garland, everything. They even had Christmas shows. So so
it's a lot of different, I like to say, photo opportunity, Instagram worthy moments. So, the ship is home base in Texas, home port in Texas. So there's a lot of Texas themes going on throughout the ship. The layout itself is well spaced. So deck, if you're familiar with the XL class, deck 6, 7, and 8 is going to be your centralized locations. That's going to allow you to walk across from one end of the ship to the other end of the ship. But there's so many different shops, over 18 dining options, a lot of bars.
Yes, lots of bars.
A lot of space. So having over 6,000 people, the ship doesn't feel crowded at all. It's some folks that I haven't seen since we embarked the ship the same time. I didn't see them at all again.
After day one. After day one, people were everywhere.
Day one, everybody was everywhere just trying to fill it out. But the ship is laid out well, nice. You won't be lost because they will have signs, directions on where the bar's at, where the food at. Everything's going to be well placed and well organized for you.
Yes. And welcome in Travel for Life said, "Hey fam, I sailed on the Jubilee in June. Looking forward to seeing the different changes." Yes, you will have a blast. We had a good time. And if you've ever sailed an XL class ship, you know the vibes. The captain said no bar. So no bar inside of the main theater, but you can bring in drinks. And yes, the casino was right there.
It was right there.
It was
But they do have like the central stage, which covers deck 6, 7, and 8. Which is a lot of seating area, but there is a bar there and also Java Blue at the bottom.
And there are lots of bars throughout the ship. You can just get your drink outdoor and then head to the theater. So indeed. But let's talk about the food. Yeah, so I know, we've heard mixed reviews about the food. Now, I can say for us personally, now, if you don't know, we don't eat beef, we don't eat pork. So we're basically eating seafood and chicken. So our options are limited. And what we've experienced is, the food wasn't bad to us. Now, keep in mind, we had just come from MSC. That's another conversation. So everything that we tried, there was nothing in which I was like, ew, I'm not going to eat this again. Everything was okay for us. And we've heard people say that stuff was subpar, but it could depend on what they order. So we can't speak on the steaks, the pork, any of that. But for the things that we ordered, that we tried, everything was at least, I would say okay. Yeah. And so they have the same options as the Jubilee has the same options as your sister ships. If you've never sailed on an XL class ship, for dinner, you have the option of eating in main dining, eating at Chibang, which is a Chinese and Mexican restaurant, or eating at Cucina del Capitano, which is an Italian restaurant, or even Guy's Pig and Anchor, where you can sit down and, enjoy a barbecue meal. So you have all of those options, and all of those are included in your cost. And what we tried, again, the food was okay. Now, the only thing on day one, people were everywhere. We felt all, and then we were told that the ship was not even at capacity, but it seemed like it was at capacity because people were everywhere. It took forever to get a table in main dining. So on the app, we had My Time or Anytime Dining.
Anytime Dining.
And so when we have to make a reservation through the app. We would make our reservation. It would say, that the wait was under 10 minutes. 30 minutes later, it would change to say 70 to 90 minutes. And we're like, what? And it was lots of confusion with dining because a lot of people, they're blue card holders. And if you don't know, blue card means that was their first cruise. Yeah. And they were confused as to what to do with dining. So that first day, there were several hiccups. The staff had to get used to it. But after that, things tended to, they straightened out. Once we were seated, we actually conversed with some of the dining staff members, and they were saying that they had come from the smaller ships like the Dream and the Breeze, and they were not used to dealing or serving a crowd of this size, a ship of this capacity. So they had to, gain their footing. And after that, things got a little better. Got a little better. Except for Shebang. Now, Shebang. Chibang, rather. It continued to, we didn't eat Shebang day one, but we did eat at Shebang. We did on Mardi Gras celebration and on Jubilee. And every time there has always been a long wait. And that wait needs to be fixed. But the food was still good. We did not eat and it's so strange. Our cabin was right there by the Lido deck. And we didn't really eat there, but we did eat at Shacks a lot.
Yeah, we ate at Shacks a lot, man.
Yes.
I can be honest with you. We ate Shack for breakfast a lot of times. Shacks
for breakfast.
A lot of times. It was just easy. It was an easy location because I only had to go up one set of stairs and bang, it's there, But we ate there a lot.
Yes. So that was the thing. So to us, Timorese, the food was, it was like the same. Now we can't say on the inaugural celebration, y'all already know that pizza was suspect.
Yeah.
On this one, everything was normal, And that's one thing. Did we eat pizza?
You know what? We didn't eat pizza on the ship. Because...
Wait. We did. We had pizza. One time we tried it just to say.
They just came by and get. Yeah,
just to say we tried it. We did. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you keeping up with the Griffins.
Another thing that with the food, like some of the I won't say specialty dining, some of the other dining options, they were also included in the main dining. So what I mean by that is they have a section on there for emeralds. So you can order some things from emeralds, and they'll also bring it to your main dining or even the bonsai sushi location. So they had a lot of different choices. Right. It's a lot of different choices. That is true. I forgot about that. That's one thing that really stand out. So. Yeah,
and the emeralds, the selections that they had from emeralds, those were included. Now the bonsai sushi, that was an extra fee. But yeah, they did. They have a fee, and they changed up the menu. So we don't know if this is across all Carnival fleets or if this is only for Jubilee. Because again, first day, we always know what we're going to order. Yeah. And none of those options were on the menu. Everything was different. But they seem to have a bigger variety, even though, it may have been like a smaller number of dishes in terms of what was just the specialty of the restaurant per se. But then it's like they had their dishes they were offering for that night, whatever theme it was. Then they had the emeralds, and then they had the classics. But everything, it's like you had a broader variety of things that you could have chosen from. So there was something to eat every day, and we were okay with the food.
And we ate multiple times. When you think about food, we ate. We left. We did a team race. Kiki taught us well. You eat there. You set that time up. So we ate there. It was one night. We turned around and we ate main dining. We turned around. We went to Pig and Anchor, where you sat down and ate some barbecue. Pretty much.
Right.
So it was a lot of various options, and I can't complain. The food was seasoned, the customer service was on point, everybody was very personable, and they make sure that you was taken care of. If you didn't like the food, they'll take it back and bring something else.
And they would always say, they'll tell them, "Oh, boss man, you don't like it? It's okay. I'll get you something else." So we were grateful for that. And they did have the midnight buffet at Pig and Anchor. So lots of people were coming out with huge plates. We didn't eat there, because we had already eaten enough. But that was still available. So welcome in to Mighty Feeling D. What's up, fam? What's up, family? Connection.
What's up? What's up? Then we got Suzanne Fagan. Did you have problems with Embarkation? Yeah. Now, I would say the Debarkation could have been a little bit better, more clear.
We're gonna hit on that in a minute.
We'll hit on that at the end.
Yes, but Embarkation, we really didn't.
We didn't have no issues.
Yeah, we didn't. It looked scary because there was lots of people, lots of moving parts.
Yeah,
but we really didn't have an issue. I was just shocked at the way they flattened out. If we didn't record that, but if you would have seen, if you saw the Embarkation video, the boarding day video, each of us had a case of sodas. She literally took all the sodas out of my case, did this and flattened it. And I was like, I was shocked because we've done it before. We've seen them inspected, but never completely flattened it. And then after she flattened it, she just popped it back up, put some tape, took the cans in there, put some more tape, and was like, okay, you're good.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, but we didn't really have an issue. She said, Shaq's is RJ's favorite spot. Yes. Yeah, I think that's his favorite spot too. So
we got Parker's on the go in the building.
We got the famous Parker's on the go. We're working on a new intro.
We're working on a new intro for you guys. Yes. Stay tuned. We can't use the 2023 intro. We got a new intro. We got a new one for 2024. Yes. Thank you for the 34 people in the building.
Yes,
do not forget to like this live stream. Did we have the drink package?
No, we didn't have a drink package this time. We really don't drink that much. I'm not gonna say we don't drink at all because we will have a drink occasionally. Yeah. And we usually only do that when we travel. But we don't really with Carnival, you get 15 drinks, up to 15 drinks a day. And if one person gets a drink package, both people have to have it. It would have been a waste of money. So we just didn't do it.
And one thing to remember, whenever you sell out of Galveston, the drink package do not start day one.
Right, it does not.
So it's like you already missed that one day on that drink package there. And shout out to my brother. My brother's
Mike,
in the building.
Chef Mike.
Cooking with love and more. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, bro.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're going to get back to the topic at hand.
So, the entertainment. What do you think about the entertainment?
Oh, my gosh. As you know, Carnival is known as the fun ship, right? That's how they built the reputation. Like, hey, you know what? I'm going to cruise. I know I'm going to have fun. You know what you're going to expect from Carnival, right? And I think that's across the line on all Carnival fleets ships, right? You're going to have a great time. The sail away, you're going to have a DJ. You already know what the playlist is going to look like, right? They're going to play. You're going to get a wobble song in. You're going to get a couple steps in. You're going to get all of these same songs that's going to come through. The entertainment was, oh my gosh. What they did different, I have noticed on the XL class ships with the sailaways, and it probably happened on the other cruise lines. I mean, the other ships too. They have the entertainment class. Entertainment cast comes out.
The fun squad.
They come out and they start doing some extra routine. They had a whole routine set
extra
up.
Long performances.
Extra long. Longer. Yeah, so that was fun to see. Grinch came out because, it was a holiday selling.
Wasn't the real Grinch, though.
It wasn't the real Grinch. I got to remind folks, Joe is the real Grinch. So I always tease him about that. But the shows, there was so much to do as it relates to entertainment. You cannot be bored on an XL class ship. Number one, they had the Love and Marriage show.
And you already know that's a hoot.
Love and Marriage show, that's a must. It's not just one Love and Marriage show. They had two. They had the PG version and they had the
After Dark.
After Dark. They had the After Dark version. So they have two Love and Marriage shows. They had Family Feuds. Family Feud. How many did they have? Three of those?
They had three of those. So they had the PG version. The After Dark version.
Yeah. So if you miss one of those shows, you can always catch the next one.
Yes.
They had comedy shows. They had 3 comedy shows going on at one time.
It was a lot on this ship. So yeah, if you had been on this ship and you walked away bored,
that's on you now.
It was not on.
You just a boring person. I'm just gonna call it like it is. Now they had the comedian Billy D. Washington. Big shout out to him. That dude is funny. So we sailed with him on a Celebration Inaugural cruise. That dude is funny. So they had of course they have shows and stuff, in cabin movies and all that great stuff too. Trivia. They had the it's Texas themed. They had this tailgate. They had Texas tailgating.
That was one of the biggest.
They had tailgating on the cruise ship.
And it will be on every sailing of Jubilee. That's a Texas thing. So
Texas. And
they have an event for every quarter. It's just like a football game. So events happen for a quarter, from the first quarter through the fourth quarter. And yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
So there was so much entertainment that, with the holiday singing. One of my favorite shows on the ship, what was that name? What was the name of the show?
Dear Future Husband.
Dear Future Husband.
A new show.
A brand new show that was dedicated just for Texas in the Jubilee. So a lot of shows was just dedicated for that ship.
Yes.
And it was amazing. So
right. And during our sailing, there were when you go on a carnival, if you've cruised Carnival before, like you said, there are shows and all these things that are happening. On top of that, they had holiday events that were happening.
Yeah.
And so there were so many things happening simultaneously. And they did that in such a, shout out to them. It did it in such a way that it broke up the crowd. So,
yeah.
I mean, if you have, let's say, I don't know the exact number of people because again, we were told that it was not a full sailing, right, even though it seemed to be that way. So let's just say if there were 6,000 people on the ship, they had different zones and there was something happening in each zone at that same time so that nothing seemed to be overcrowded. Again, right. Day one was different, but once they worked out the kinks, like we went to shows, there was room for you to go sit down. You could leave one show, go to another show. It was so much happening at the same time. And then the shows, if a show was happening, let's say at 7, and you had dinner at 7:30, you were eating dinner. Well, you could catch that show again later on that night, or it was happening the next day. So everything happened at least more than one time so that you had an opportunity to check it out. So, yes.
So, again, the entertainment was on point.
They had one show that was a little sketchy for me. That was that one. And so, yeah. No freestyle, Mike. No freestyle.
Maybe you already answered that, but which did you like better? Celebration, Jubilee, or do they seem the same? Truthfully, they're the same ship overall. Celebration and Jubilee is pretty much the same because they got the what'd you call that area? Where they got the screens.
The ceiling, and I can't even think of the name of it.
But they're pretty much the same, just a different bar names. Those two ships are pretty much spot on the same.
Right.
I'm gonna say Jubilee because it got a lot of Texas pride in it. That's what it's
yes, and it's new.
It's new.
It was new, and it had been a while since we had 9 cruises. We did Carnival the earlier part of the year, and then everything else was outside of Carnival. So to come back and experience that Carnival fun, because it was the fun ship, it's right now it has to be Jubilee over Celebration.
Yeah.
So
it's not really that much different. So if I had a choice to sell either one, it probably based off the itinerary.
Mm-hmm. So just
where we at here?
She said drinks.
Yeah, drinks. Yeah, they got a lot of bars.
So yeah.
So when you look at this ship, they had this bar called Dr. Inks.
Mm-hmm.
So Dr. Inks pretty much replaces the Fortune Taylor bar.
Fortune Taylor.
Yeah, that's currently on Mardi Gras, and also the Longitude bar that's on Celebration. Mm-hmm. So it's the same exact drink, same exact concept,
just different names.
Yes. Yeah.
And we were, because of the status, we get like free drinks on what is it? After so many nights, you get free drinks. So we did take advantage of our free drink, and I will say that I don't know, maybe they made it extra strong because
yeah.
But yeah, it was good, but it was strong. Yes.
Very strong drinks.
Yes. What did she say?
Okay, let's see this. So you're saying no need for us to fly to Texas to sell her?
No.
No.
That's not what we said.
We didn't say that. We didn't say that. Still check her out for yourself. But they're based off of the zones. It's just different names, different stuff.
And it gives you a reason to come to Texas.
It gives you a reason to come to Texas. You can turn it into a trip within a trip, of course. So, yeah. So
Yeah,
let's go to the next topic.
Yeah, so entertainment was good, food was good. Yeah, so
so let's talk about the cruise director. You know, one thing people fail to remember that the cruise director has a big job, right? They got to make sure the entertainment is good, the people good, everything is flowing. You know, oftentimes the cruise director gets overlooked. You know what I'm saying? They can be stressed out, you know.
Yes.
And we got a chance to our cruise director is the mighty Kendall Fire. So we had the pleasure of sailing with her on the second sailing on Carnival Vista about 2 or 3 years ago. And at that moment, I fell in love with her. Sorry.
Not like that.
Not like that now. Yeah. Not like that. We fell in love with her. Number one, she's from Texas, you know.
And her energy.
Her energy is unmatched, you know. So it was hard to keep up with them. Like, okay, it was like early in the morning. She got a lot of energy. That's by itself is beyond. So on this particular sailing, she had her parents on the same. Her family was on the cruise too. So that was even another notch. You know, Christmas sailing, family on the cruise too.
Yes.
So that was another big win.
Right. And with everything that was happening, like, I mean, you guys, like we said, we did 9 cruises this year. We've done more than that.
Yeah.
I have never seen a cruise director work this hard.
Yeah.
With every event that was happening, Kendall Fire was there. She would be at one event. We go to the next one. She's there. She changed clothes. We would leave there early, because we wanted to try to catch everything.
Yeah.
If we left there early and went to a different event, she would show up with a different outfit on. If we went back over there, she changed and be back in that other outfit. I don't know how she did it.
Not only that, she's very personable.
Yes.
And she's stopping taking pictures with everybody and making sure her fun squad is taken care of. Yes. I mean, it was her team is solid, meaning like I remember the fun squad name. You know, the cruise director, everybody know the cruise director name. I remember Gabby, Lizzie, this other guy named Shot. I remember their names because they were so important, and she allowed them to step up and do some things too. But it was a great show.
Yes,
everything was great with the cruise director.
Her energy was, you know, I mean, after a while, you see him get tired. Kendall never like ran out of air on this cruise. Yeah. She did not. And so it was great sailing with her. Parkers on the Go said, okay, we have her book for September. We will see if we keep it. You guys will have a good time. I know, you know, we all had a good time. We were on Celebration. You will have a good time. It's an XL class ship. She's the side is strong.
Are you talking about when I say I love Kendall Fire?
he said clean it up.
Yeah.
Yes. And so now the last but not least, Debarkation.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Debarkation. Now here is where it turns into a little bit of chaos.
Yep.
We normally do the early disembarkation, and what we've done in the past, because we would typically have an early flight. So we weren't flying, we were driving, but still we wanted to, you know, get off early. Normally we would take all of our luggage to the theater, place it against the stage, have a seat. When they would say it was time to get off, we would all go stand next to our luggage and disembark in an orderly manner. In terms of early disembarkation, we would check our luggage in. We would just wait, you know, go get food on the Lido deck, stay there, wait until our zone was called, and then come down and get off of the ship. Well, for this particular sailing, they changed the disembarkation process. Now, again, I don't know if it was just on this sailing of Jubilee or if they've changed it for all Carnival fleet. So what they did, they said for those of us who had the early disembarkation, the self-assist, you're carrying off all your luggage, they will call you off by your muster station. But where do we go to wait? So everyone went to, where do we go? Deck 6, which was the deck in which they were disembarking. And we were trying to go there to wait because all they said was they would call you by your muster station. So, of course, you want to get down there early because you need to utilize the elevators. And you know, everyone is trying to use the elevators in some capacity, even if they've checked in their luggage. If they're on deck 3, they're trying to come up to go to Lido. So you want to get out of the way to make sure you have an elevator. So we get all of our luggage. We're heading to deck 6. We get off the elevator and they're like, you can't wait here. you have to go back up to deck 7. So a lot of people in it, they didn't just say it to us, they said it to a lot of people. They were like, okay, but if I go to deck 7, if you call my muster station, is there going to be an elevator available for me to carry all of my stuff? And they were like, go up there to wait. You cannot wait down here. And it caused a lot of confusion. So, of course, people weren't, we were finding ways to stay on deck 6. The only people who could be on deck 6 were diamond and platinum members. And they actually started running out of room. So they would say, if you're diamond, you would go to one place to wait. If you're platinum, you go somewhere else to wait. So people started noticing, okay, they was, the customer would say, or the passenger would say that they were diamond or platinum. No one was checking or verifying. Right. So everybody started saying, yeah, I'm diamond, I'm platinum. So the waiting area became overcrowded with people. There was no room for the real. If you came in late and you were diamond or platinum, there was no room for you to wait. We actually went to get coffee and we sat at Java Blue until it was time to go. So again, people were everywhere. Even Kendall Fire, she was like, I'm just gonna go cry. They're not listening. So it was a lot of chaos in those regards. We did get off the ship. You're gonna get off the ship eventually, but just that little part in waiting and them not really specifying where you needed to go to wait until your I feel like if they had said that initially, because they had the disembarkation show, perhaps they said it then. I don't know. We didn't go. But if everyone is not in attendance, how do you know? And in the paperwork that they sent, it just said they will call you by your zone. So where do you wait? Do you wait in your cabin? What do you do? And so everyone, again, had that same mentality. Let's go to deck 6. Right. And it was a mess down there at that time.
Now, keep in mind, during disembarkation, you do have the ability to go up to the Lido deck, get you something to eat, but you do have to be out of your cabin by 8 a.m. So 8 o'clock, you got to be out of your cabin, pretty much. Why? Because the room steward has to prepare for the next guest that's going to be coming on the ship. So everybody out of their cabin by 8 o'clock. They're all over the ship. Lido deck, you can go get you some big shack chicken or some breakfast. Also, they had they were serving breakfast in the main dining as well. So you can go to the main dining, leave your luggage to the side, and go in there and eat, and wait until they call your luggage tag, your tag number, or also
your muster station
number. Through that process. So we did the express process, which I love that process. You just get in. We pretty much just got in line, blended in with other diamond and platinum individual, and we just got off pretty much. We all going to get off at some point.
But it was just a lot of people who, they had cruised before. They know about the process and how it has been, and they had early flights. So they were just expecting, let me go down here and wait like I normally do. So just imagine you were on, let's say you're on deck 15. You've come down with all of this luggage, expecting to wait, and then they tell you have to go back up. You're going to be concerned, like, okay, if I go up, how am I going to get an elevator? Because again, it was almost 8 o'clock. Everyone needs to be out of their cabin. So this is where the confusion and the frustration came in. So yeah, lots of people were like concerned, confused. People were everywhere. It was a mess. We got off, of course.
Yeah, and this is the first disembarkation for Jubilee at Galveston. So I'm expecting these type of issues. So I wasn't surprised. Also, the Carnival Dream was also debarkating. Also, they was getting off the ship too. So, and it was a lot of people.
Lots of people.
Once we got onto the gangway and go through the process, the immigration process, all that stuff was easy. That was easy, breezy. They was greeting us, telling jokes. The passport line, the birth certificate line, everything was just moving fast.
Right.
But as soon as you get out that door, they want you to go ahead and stand over there for the lift ride area or
they were trying to keep the area clear.
They were trying to keep everything clear, but overall, it
worked for us. I mean, we ended up getting off. It was just like I said, it was confusing. There were some people who were upset, but hey, everyone made it off the ship. Yeah. So Shai said, how were the other cruisers polite? Yes, they were. It's just like, that's one thing that does make something about Carnival. I don't know. It's just like everyone is just happy to be sailing. And
it feel like one big family.
Right.
It was one older couple we just started talking to us. I think they was from Detroit, I believe. But anyways, they would just start talking, and they came down. A lot of people got casino deals.
Yes.
So they was able to get on this cruise for about $600.
Yes.
So they were just telling us their technique and how they was able to cruise so much. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's always great to get that wisdom from everybody. Hey,
yes.
How do you get what cruises have you been on? So that was all great. Shout out to the 45 people in the live stream.
So much for
Do not forget to like this live stream. Thank you so much for being here.
She said, I thought they started a new debarkation with the app. No. So yeah, for us, there was nothing. All they said was that if you were doing the early self-assist, they would release you by muster stations. That was all they told us. So she said, "Oh, sounds like they were doing."
Where we at here?
Yes. So sounds like they were doing a new process, but didn't do the trial runs to work out the kinks. Yes, exactly. Yes.
But I think I definitely want to sell her again and see the difference between what's going on now and what went on. So
right, because
I think it's going to get better.
I'm with you on that. I want to see if they've ironed out those few little kinks, and I also want to see the entertainment and experience the ship outside of the holidays. What extra shows did you slide in, or did you slow down on the shows? Afro Mex family, hey, welcome in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes. So
if I come down with all luggage, they try to send me back up. Y'all know I used the box.
Yes, okay. Something else that's added to her resume. Man. She's an author. She's a host. She owns a hotel. Yeah. She's a gymnast.
Kickboxing.
She kickboxes, and she's a boxer, y'all.
Mayweather. Watch out. Asia Williams, that happened to us on Carnival Sunrise. Deportation was not organized.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It was. That was a. Yeah. That was an experience.
Yeah. I kind of hate when that happens because you're already sad that your vacation is over. Now you got to deal with some form of more stress as relates to debarkation. Oh, one thing. Thank you. One thing I do want to say is if you're thinking about, make sure you schedule your flights. Allow that enough time, maybe a late afternoon flight before you leave from Galveston. Keep in mind, it's about an hour drive from Houston to Galveston. Galveston to Houston. So you want to give yourself that enough time. So don't schedule an early flight. Think you're gonna get off the ship early and you're gonna catch your flight. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. You're gonna miss it.
Yes. So okay, that's Mary from Pier Runner speaking to everybody. Hey,
thank you so much.
So overall, Keisha said, I need to book soon. I love the Excel questions. Yes. So do we. So said,
well, hey, we're glad to get off at 7:35. We're driving by 8 because of the morning dew
on our windshield.
Yes.
So yeah, you can still. I mean, I feel like the kinks were felt more for those who were trying to do the early disembarkation versus those who had checked in their luggage and were waiting on their zones. Because if you checked in your luggage and you're just chilling and you're trying to enjoy that last meal and the final amenities on the ship, you may not have experienced that. But for those who were trying to get off, who were not diamond or platinum, they kind of felt, and they had early flights, they kind of felt it a little bit, So like we said, there were people everywhere, but other than that, we made it off the ship. So final thoughts, we had a blast on the Jubilee. We love the Jubilee. If we were given the opportunity, would we sell her again? Yes, we would. We actually like Carnival. We love Carnival's XL class ships. We love the dining options. We love the layout. We love the amenities of the ship. We like that experience. So would we do it again? Again, the answer is yes. Do we have it booked again?
Not yet. And the naming ceremony is coming up. I think it's February 3rd. February 3rd is the official naming ceremony for Carnival Jubilee. There's no name for, I don't know who's going to be the godmother. So, every ship has a godmother. So there's no listing yet for that godmother. So I'm excited. So see who that's going to be.
So we were Texas is excited to have, again, an XL class ship. We met so many people on the ship who were at the platinum status. They had only sailed Carnival, only ships that were in Texas. They had only been on mainly the Breeze, the Dream. A few of them had sailed the Vista when the Vista was, here at the port of Galveston. But that's it. Breeze, Dream, Breeze, Dream, Breeze, Dream. And to have a Jubilee, yes, Texans were excited to have this new ship docked here in Galveston. So, again, great time overall on the Jubilee. Few kinks. We hope they've gotten them, worked out or whatever. So if you do have the opportunity to sell her, we do recommend you doing so. So you have any final thoughts?
Well, we do have a lot of more content coming your way. I know a lot of people was asking, hey, when the next video coming out? I'm like, well, listen, we just dropped the video 2 days ago. So we're not full-time content creators. We
One day, maybe.
One day. But we may do a video early, may release it Thursday.
Yeah,
possibly.
Because Friday we have an event. We normally premiere videos on Fridays at 7 p.m. Central Time, but we have an event this Friday. Everybody want to have a birthday in January, March, in April. Right. They all have birthdays. So we have an event. So we will be Thursday, Wednesday, whenever we, so you'll see there'll be advertisement for it. So we want to thank you guys for being here. It's New Year's. We didn't want to hold you long. Just want to give you our honest opinion. So again, thank you to those who stuck here with us all this time. And let's see what he say. He said, Tracy just said if we book any January 2026 dates, it'll be really cheap. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
He said Capricorn stand up.
Yeah. Again, guys, thank you guys for being here. You could have been anywhere else. But thank you guys for rocking with us and subscribe to us. And also, what else? I was gonna say something. Else.
I don't know.
But anyways, I lost my thought. But you guys have a great night. And again, Happy New Year. Yes, 2024 New Year. Will be great for you.
That's it. 2024, we are expecting more. Yes. Thank you again. Until next time.
Peace.